Research actualized. Research actualized. Research actualized.
Here we see a breakdown of this planet's population. War declared.
Research actualized.
Back.
Noble history gives perspective to its flourishing life today. London has never lost its vitality and variety, its ability
Hello?
to enthrall all
Hey,
who
there you are.
all who visit it.
I didn't even realize my
In our
headset had
tour,
muted itself.
it proved
Sorry.
that Dr. Johnson's words of 2 centuries ago
That's frustrating.
are truer now
Like I was
than
talking to you
ever
about
before.
Kel, and you just kind of went quiet. I was like,
And a
oh,
man
Oh,
is
okay.
yeah, I
more
know. I was
than
agreeing with you. I was like,
more
yes,
than
yes, I
life.
agree, I agree. Damn, I'm sorry.
I figured like maybe he just got up to do laundry.
Well, I did get up for a second, and then, it was like mid-story, and I was like, oh, like, oops. But, yeah, I'm sorry. My mistake. But yeah, I was just saying I agree with you.
You know what I mean? Like there's just like I was talking with, sorry, I started like reading something at the same time. Let's do that. So yeah, I was talking to some friends that actually know Kel pretty well, and they're kind of just like, yeah, like she's
Research actualized.
like, and they know everything that's happened between us, and they know what we're going through right now, so they're just kind of like, yeah, she's gonna be in for a rude awakening, like, and I'm trying to be really nice about all this stuff too, but at the same time, right, like, she's, you know, she's gonna be like, what, like a 37-year-old woman, like,
Yeah.
suddenly, like, having to take care of herself, like, really take care of herself. You know, and it's one of those like, you don't appreciate all the things that your parents actually did until you move out, and you're like, oh yeah, right. Like, it's kind of intimidating, like making sure you have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when
It is.
when you're like first signing on the paper, like, oh my gosh, I actually have to make this amount of money each month, or I don't have a place for my shit.
Yeah. When you put it, it's very true. I completely agree.
That was like when I first moved out to Virginia. It was like, yeah, and your rent's gonna be $1,200 a month. I was like, shit. And then I moved into a house out there, so Kel could move in with me. And it's like, yeah, your rent's gonna be $1,600 a month now. And it's like, ah.
Damn. You know, I heard that some big cities, including San Francisco, were having problems keeping the rent so high. Have you heard anything about that? I didn't even...
Keeping it high or
Like,
keeping it controlled?
I guess, well, I don't know about controlled, but just like they wanted to charge millions for a lot of these houses, or insane rent amounts per month, like what, $3,500? And
Oh, yeah.
apparently it's a lot cheaper lately. But I haven't verified that claim. I haven't even bothered to look it up yet. I was just curious if you heard anything, or if that would make sense, you know, given the situation with
Like in San Jose and stuff like that, right? Like that's the joke, right? Like you got people who are making six figures and having to be 3-4 an apartment sort of thing, because the housing costs are just so high out there, sort of thing. And if you even tried to buy a home, they get into cash bidding wars. Like, so like you or I couldn't actually eat. Like, who's got enough cash to get into a cash bidding war on $1 million homes when
Yeah.
the $1 million home is 1,000 square feet? It just happens to be in San Francisco. And part of that problem comes from the way the taxes are. It's like, as long as you're like the same owner, like they're not allowed to increase the taxes or something like that. It's something weird where like you can just have like a home that just has a crazy amount of value, but you're not necessarily paying those kind of taxes on it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's something like that, yeah. Synthetic crystal plant, almost done. But yeah, and I mean, it's not like I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to do as much as I can to make sure Cal gets through this transition as best as possible, but it's going to be like, even if I'm handing her everything, there's still like, she's never actually had to like call up Rocky Mountain Power and deal with them, sort of thing. And it's not like that's ever been bad, but it's like, hey, look, if you don't make the phone call, like, they're gonna turn the power off, you know.
Yeah. It's daunting, that's for sure, especially the first time. Yeah, I was just spending a little bit of time last night, like writing up like a general contract for how we're going to try to work out like sale of the home, how I'm going to support Kel through this, and like, you know, where my obligation ends and where hers begins, and that sort of thing. And like some of it, right, we have to be really loose with it because she can't actively do certain things about it, right? Like she needs to get a better paying job. Like she fully acknowledges that. Like the current one she's doing
it doesn't have benefits, right? So she's got to find a job with benefits, sort of thing. Because we can't even get divorced until she has benefits.
Yeah.
And, which is a fucking stupid thing to have in this country to begin with, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Because I mean, like there are a ton of couples that are like, our situation isn't bad, but I mean, like how many women are forced to stay in abusive relationships just so their kids can have insurance, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean stuff like that, right? So it's
War
just
declared.
Whoa.
oh.
What? What?
It's like a Kung Fu Panda quote. How about you chew on my fist? Okay.
Yo. That's stupid. They were my buddies. That's dumb. Okay.
Shit, they actually have access to me too. Let's
Same
see.
with me.
We're going to. Shit, I need alloys bad. Let's get the fleet over there, huh? I don't know, what do you think? Should I go in and start blasting their shit?
If you think you can take it, I honestly play defensively until I'm certain, because sometimes the numbers can play you wrong. Unless you can see what is on their ships and everything, and know how to counter it. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at like this base right here, and like they don't have diddly squat for it. It's just a station.
I mean, if you want to, what I usually do is poke and prod and just pull their ships into my systems, and they get smitten. So you can try something like that, or you can hold down at their system, but there's, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Or you can send a scout through their territory and they will chase it, and you can distract them pretty good that way sometimes.
I mean, like they don't have any beefy stations at any of their in any of their galaxies their solar systems.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like, oh, you guys wanna go that route, huh? Well, you wanna be how about some war fatigue, huh?
Damn. Usually you can buy marauders, however you say it. Rent them, essentially. And that would be really useful in a war, but these guys aren't to that point yet.
We're gonna build a shipyard, and we're gonna build a missile battery.
Yeah, I need to beef up my stations now.
Oh. You son of a bitch. Oh, you're gonna send that weak ass shit over here. Shit. Build.
Special
Damn.
project actualized.
Go.
Yeah, this heavy side effects is in the station. Yeah,
Oh, shit, he's got a 2.5K fleet. Damn it.
Yeah, it's cliche,
Uh-oh.
sentiment in the chords
Yeah.
of the rose play. So just listen to what the soul say. I lent my ears to the rays of the sun, and the sun says, "Be as you are, you're not done yet." Yeah, let me get a mic check. I must confess, I'm content with the shade of gray. Even when it's overcast, the sun gon' make a way. Even when it's overcast, the sun gon' make a way through. I had to break down just to have a breakthrough. You falling, yeah, I know, but it's a great view. The great faded and it changed to a shade of blue. Or maybe I'm just tripping and it's in the stage just playing too. I woke up from a vivid dream, very early in the morning, like grass making dew. I'm at
Research actualized.
Hold up.
Shoot, dude, those ships are a problem.
What, in my base?
Yeah.
Shit, where's he going?
Get some armies, man. You need some armies so they don't steal your planet.
Scraping bones for old nicks and dimes. But this is what you get
Okay,
for
first I'm gonna rape this station you just took.
My inner age don't match my image gauge. How long I can put the
Take
pen
it
to
back.
page. Life rough stuff like the lady
Get
rage.
his attention
Hoping
pretty quick.
forever twice as while my BPMs stay 88. Still I hold tight like Paul made to guarantee my last words mixed with a soft fade. Moss gather around the mic stand. I've been absent from my right hand for too long. But the bond is too strong, like oolong, yerba mate, ancestral assays, advanced pilates, and so on. At times I feel so gone through all storms. Been too long, so I make
Ships upscaled.
Here we go. Oh boy, this is gonna be some fun.
Oh, you're taking it on?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. That is an epic battle.
Didn't take any damage. Damn it.
Hey, at least you got some parts that you can scavenge. You did some major damage right there. That's gonna stall them so hard.
My poor base.
Is it okay?
No, it's getting raped.
No.
I don't know though, it's holding out pretty well.
Competitors detected.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm coming for you, you motherfucker. As soon as I find my ships. As soon as they reappear. But that was my whole planet. Shit.
You can get it back. You just need some
Research
armies.
actualized.
Was he gonna try
Upscaling
that?
complete.
If he starts dropping armies on your planets, then he can just straight up take your stuff.
Upscaling complete.
She's able to repair his fleet right now. Damn it. That hurts.
Oh.
283.
Jack's right.
What?
Lucia's getting integrated into the Ganvius interplanetary sovereignty. So
Upscaling
in
complete.
50 something months, she's basically just amoebaed into them.
Fleet comes back in just a couple of months.
Is it really gonna be that long?
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, the problem, right? Like, they tried to flee and they followed me.
Yeah.
However, they are at 61% for, like, the lower the percent, the better, right? When it comes to war fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to just piecing it. If we want. I'm not strong enough to push yet, I'm just strong enough to defend.